Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. This is a timely review and revisit of Pixel 4 XL. With all the Pixel 6 issues and Google trying to patch things up with their updates, our question today is, if Pixel 6 can't deliver, which Pixel phone is the best right now? Pixel 6 or Pixel 6 Pro may get fixed pretty soon, but right now, in early 2022, which is the best and more stable phone? This is a review of Pixel 4 or 4 XL in 2022. Is it still worth it? Hey, don't forget to subscribe, my friend. Let's go! Let's talk about the build quality. Although it looks different, not glossy and shiny, but it has a build of a premium phone. Well, for one, it was sold a little bit high when it was first released. It has an aluminum frame sandwiched by Gorilla Glass 5, a typical setup of 2019, and still a tank even these days. Samsung is going plastic with their premium phones, so the older phone like Pixel 4 XL I would say is better. It has an IP68 rating, meaning it will withstand 1.5 meters below water in 30 minutes and still be fine. We're in an era of punch hole and slimmer chin. This phone is a total opposite, contradicting to the new norm. It has a big forehead housing that face unlock sensors and cameras and a little bit of chin. With other flagship phones striving for a sleeker and glossier looks, the Google Pixel 4 or 4 XL is conservative, clean and more muted, and matte siding to plastic feel weird. The design is just different than any other Pixel phones, remind me of an iPhone 5C but better. The colors of the phone complement each other, and I even had an orange power button on my white Pixel 4 XL. I don't understand why Google removed this. If they keep it until now, this could be their identity like iPhone notch. Sadly, Pixel phone doesn't have a distinct identity. It changes every year. I think the design of Pixel 4 or 4 XL is one of my favorite Pixel phone design ever. Next is the screen. The screen is a 6.3p OLED with 90Hz refresh rate. I just watched a review of a Chinese budget phone with 90Hz screen too, and I was just thinking, I would rather buy an older premium phone than squeeze my budget on a new budget toys. It registers 610 nits, which is fairly good on a sunny day. It will be a little challenging, but anything above 500 nits is good enough. The OLED screen is gorgeous as expected, with HDR support that shows streaming media and photos in vivid clarity. Ambient EQ taps the onboard sensors to automatically adjust the display's color temperature to mimic the surrounding environment. Next is the unlocking method, the only Pixel phone that is relying on face unlock. On a technical level, the face unlock feature works similar to iPhone's Face ID. It has a projector that shoots infrared dots and cameras that see those dots. It works in any lighting condition and you can trick it with a photograph or video. The Pixel 4 or 4 XL's method may be more secure than other Android phones, but it's not as secure as an iPhone. The face unlock works just fine like a fingerprint sensor, but it is wildly more convenient and easy to use. It feels completely seamless. Next is performance, and sorry Pixel 6 owners, again at the time of this recording, everything is just falling apart for Pixel 6, and that's where this phone shines. It was a bummer when it was first released, but the updates, the price, and the performance made it the best bet and an all-around option for 2022. The Google Pixel 4 or 4 XL packs a Snapdragon 855 chipset, which isn't quite as advanced as Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, but that's not a deal breaker. The phone is fast enough for all tasks, and with the Adreno 640 graphics, it powers games like PUBG without a hitch. The 64 gigs of RAM definitely fails in comparison to other Android flagships, but we didn't see any performance dip. The only weakness is the storage, which starts at 64 gigs, a little small in 2022. It runs on Android 12 perfectly without a bug, and this is what all Pixel phone owners are praying for, especially the new Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro owners. Next is the battery life, and aside from the storage, this could also be another weakness of this phone. Google just started implementing bigger batteries after this line. It started on Pixel 5. Though the battery of this phone isn't that bad, the 3700 mAh I would say went from 100 to 50% in around 6 to 7 hours under typical conditions, which include shooting some photos, listening to audio and streaming content, but mostly just texting and browsing the internet. That essentially guarantees you'll need to charge this phone at least once during a day, which is a little disappointing. Thankfully, the Google Pixel 4 XL comes with the 18 watts fast charger in the box. The battery life is decent, not the best out there but will get you through the day. Audio performance this phone is solid. It doesn't have a headphone jack, but it has a dual firing stereo speakers, which I think is comparable with Pixel 3 XL, might be even better. It's just one of the best phones I heard in terms of sound quality, and surely this phone won't disappoint while watching or consuming content. Let's do a little bit of sound test. Hey, just a side note, if you own Pixel 4 XL or any phones you see on our channel, we're making more videos of these phones in the future. Please hit the subscribe button to see more videos like this. The Pixel 4 XL camera remains a standout feature of the phone. It produces great photos in a variety of situations. Although the lack of ultra-wide lens means it's less versatile compared to other flagship phones today. But the Google Pixel advantage has never been the lenses, it's always on the software, which has worked wonders even in a single lens. The Pixel 4's main shooter is just 12.2 megapixel, though the aperture is wide at f1.7. The images are a bit warmer than other phones, but with fantastic background clarity and resistant to flare effects. It is easy to get depth effects from the basic shots, and the camera perseveres the foreground with stunning clarity. The telephoto lens offers a 2x optical zoom and hits a hybrid zoom of up to 8x. The camera app switches to the telephoto lens at around 1.8x zoom. Pixel 4 or 4 XL isn't known for its video capability, but I'm glad to tell you it shoots 4K at 30 FPS, and in good lighting condition it will be fine, same as what you see on the newer flagship phones. So what is Gadget RevNow's verdict? Pixel 4 or 4 XL in 2022? Sure, it's almost 2.5 years old now, but still one of the best performing Pixel phone, no doubt. The only issue I had before is the price tag. It was overly expensive when it was first released. Now that you may buy this cheap, on used market, I'd go for it. I will not recommend this to people who always uses their phone. You might find the battery life shorter than expected. Also, if you need a bigger storage capacity, the base model just comes with 64 gigs. And I'll recommend this to anyone who wants a great performing Pixel phone that is bug-free. The Tensor chip is a little bit struggling right now in its early days, but the Snapdragon 855 is already time-tested. The camera performance would be the same with the newer Pixel phones. Again, they're banking on software technology. Pixel 4 XL has a great set of cameras. It's already 2022, but we're still looking at the beauty of 2019. It was overpriced then when it was first released. It was a hard sell, but the bummer of 2019 is the best Pixel phone today, a bug-free Pixel phone. And I will continue to compare this phone in our channel, maybe the iPhone 13 Pro Max and the Samsung S22, so stay tuned. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.